under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. It's Reds baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. TJ Antone is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
First delivery to him. Tyrone Taylor swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, now I guess it's time where you push that go button. You're getting a little sense of urgency. They find themselves in 3rd place, and if they want to be part of the postseason picture, it's time to get going and get going pronto.
Yeah, it's taken too long for this team to carve out any identity for themselves. They're going to have to find a way to get on a roll, offensively or pitch better. Something's got to change.
And that's the first down. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
You know, I think everyone should keep an eye on Christian Yelich. You know, he's driving in a lot of runs. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 350. That tells me he thrives in those moments. He enjoys it. We'll see if he gets an opportunity to perform with runners on base in this one.
Avisail Garcia is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 3 homers and 25 driven in. 0-1, here's the pitch. Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And here's Christian Yelich now. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. The numbers on the year, 272, 10 home runs, and an even 40 RBIs. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Again, a 1-2. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Here's another 1-2.
That's ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Way up into the moon deck and out of here. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich, number 11 for him on the season. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right, let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh. 1 ball. 1
2
strike.
out, nobody on. 2-1.
1 strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now here's the pitch. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 1-0 Milwaukee. Eric Lauer will be the man on the mound for the Brewers. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Here now's the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain, to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Lorenzo Cain.
Too low, 1-0. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starts to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
This is line to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now at the plate is Joey Votto, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Swing and a liner. But quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out. Time now for a look at the hometown Reds starting lineup card in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 1 for 2. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning start.
And now here is Eugenio Suarez. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's set and the pitch. Taken but called a strike.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Cincinnati. They trail this one 1-0. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, it's fairly dry down here right now, but I am told there's a bigger threat of rain later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thank you. And guys, certainly having a fresh bullpen ready for a game like this one will be an important step towards victory.
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
Travis Shaw is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
No, that's the ball.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch, the 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now another 1-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
Dan Vogelbach is next. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel on that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
He's set. Here it comes.
No.
Antone is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, Matty V. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, number 13 for him on the year, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, this guy is great at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did on that pitch, getting out and around and driving it out pull side. Used to watch Mark Teixeira do this on a regular basis down in Arlington.
Standing in now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Senzel's got it, and there's one gone.
Time for a look at the Cincinnati Reds on day. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Next to bat, Orlando Garcia, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 14 driven in. That misses 2-0.
Well, they're certainly letting you know as an offensive unit that they're going to be patient. As a pitcher on the mound right now, you have to recognize that and start attacking in the zone early.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
To the plate now, Eric Lauer. This year against right-handed pitching, Lauer is below the Mendoza line. Batting average under 200, unfortunately.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
One there.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
At the plate, Tyrone Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Two and 0 to the Brewers center fielder.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Lauer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. Brion has a play, and the inning is over. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Yelich has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that?
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Milwaukee Brewers. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 home.
At the ball. 2-0.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is Yelich.
Oh my! It's gone! Santa Maria!
So a solo shot down the line in left. Third home run for him on the year. And the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Yeah, after this blast, the third home run of the game, you can see why this place is known as a launching pad. Balls leave this place in a hurry. So I would be surprised if we see more before this thing is over.
Into the box, Nick Senzel. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 1 home run and 14 driven in. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Davy Grion. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And that ends the inning. Reds get one of the runs back on this solo dinger. We played 2. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Fouled straight back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone to lead off the inning. Avisail Garcia with a solo home run. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Brewers have moved to a 4-1 lead.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
In is Christian Yelich. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Ball and a strike. Yelich is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. Two and two.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here now the 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now back, the second baseman, Keston Hiura.
Now at the plate, Keston Hiura. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Ready with the 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Senzel will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And now Travis Shaw, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback.
Yeah, Matty, you're not lying. Last time up, squared right in the back. Hopefully it doesn't stiffen up. I want to see if he can get through something right here.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. There's a good breaking ball down on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Reined in. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 4-1 Milwaukee.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all is in the street.
So stepping in is TJ Antone as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
TJ.
First offering.
Ball, hot.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
So one gone now in the Cincinnati third, and that'll bring up the center fielder Lorenzo Cain. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball. One ball, one strike.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. This is line to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
So up steps the former MVP Joey Votto as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 0-1 pitch.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Here's the 1-1 now to Votto. This is popped up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. They trail it 4-1. Now to the plate, here is Daniel Vogelbach. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Daniel Vogelbach.
First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
This is skied into short left center. Suarez is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
So here is Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And that one yanked just foul. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Throw on to Votto will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Nicholas Castellanos. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Another 1-2 delivery.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Stepping in now, Eugenio Suarez. As he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Now here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate now, Mike Moustakas. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Reds are down and ordered, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Wade Miley, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill.
Wade Miley.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Eric Lauer.
Number 52, Eric Lauer.
Miley into the windup. Here's the first pitch. Now a ground ball heading for the Gold Glover Votto at first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. There's the look of the final line for the Reds starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Tyrone Taylor. 3rd at-bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Didn't threaten the zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kane is under it. And that retires the side. Gone in order are the Brewers, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Leading off the inning, it'll be Kyle Farmer as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch.
Time to wake up the offense right here. 3-1 count, all in on something over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he loses them there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
In now for the Reds, Nick Senzel, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You can tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. High and deep down the left field line.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Hira shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The catcher,
So now here is Davey Grillon. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Hira camps under it, and he's got it for route number 2.
the pitcher, number 22, Wade Miley.
D. Strange Gordon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Reds, number 12, D. Gordon.
From the stretch. Comes in here right at 260. 1 home run and 14 driven in.
Nope,
2-0. Farmer is off at first with 2 away. 3-0 now.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Hura drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Noah Ramirez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41, Noah Ramirez.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Now the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Senzel backing up on it. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Keston Hiura.
So next to bat will be Keston Hiura. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. Nope. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Kane going back, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Wow. You want to know how strong this guy is? That was a changeup, and he drives it to straight center. Dead center out of the ballpark. He makes it look easy, doesn't he?
So digging in next will be Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Shaw, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Got him.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Daniel Vogelback will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch on the way.
Ball, outside.
The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm, he's 1 for 5. And a curveball here. Good pitch, but a better take, and it's to 2-1 now. Now the pitch to 2-2 now. Here it comes.
Handful.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Brewers 5 and the Reds 1. In is Joey Votto now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
Now the first pitch.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
The 1-2. This is skied into short left center. Yelich comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos now 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
And the pitch.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Eugenio Suarez will be next. The 3-1. Softly hit to short. Garcia fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
Next, it'll be Eugenio Suarez. No hits to this point. First delivery to him.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. 0-2 the count to Suarez.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, He's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Narvaez. Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. That evens it up, 1-1. Pitch on the way. And it's 1-2. Goes the other way as this is lined to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
The bat, number 3, shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Stepping in next, Orlando Arcia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's set and the pitch. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
One ball, 1 strike to count. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 pitch. It's in there for strike number 2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. He loses him on ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So now the pitcher, Eric Lauer. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. And now the first pitch. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful.
Sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Standing in now, Tyrone Taylor, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The bouncer to the left side. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
Avisail Garcia.
So here's Avisail Garcia. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Oh. 1 ball, no strikes.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. Has a look, now the pitch. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline.
Those are the pitches in the game that you don't get back as an offensive player. I know it's easy sitting up here in the booth calling the game, but he'll be thinking about that one for a while if he doesn't get a hit.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're up 5-1.
7th inning, the Reds.
Freddie Peralta will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th.
Number 51, Freddie Peralta.
At the plate now is Mike Moustakas. In his career against this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Peralta, a right-hander standing just under 6 foot at 5'11". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Hit sharply on the ground. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, when you're winning a game this late, the last thing you want to do is give the other team some hope, and that's what this error does. They have a base runner and a chance to make some noise now.
Runner at first following the error. And stepping up as the shortstop, Kyle Farmer. Here's the first pitch. In there, and it's 0-1. Moustakas on at first, nobody out. Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Nick Senzel.
Now to bat, Nick Senzel. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, this pitcher's being super aggressive, pounding the strike zone 5 times in a row, leaving nothing to the imagination right here. This offensive player's got to be on the attack.
Down and away, ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And that misses. 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home, and he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. And now in the box, Davey Griol. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Vasgersian will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Tucker Barnhart is into the ballgame as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Now to the plate, Christian Yelich. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. He's set. Here it comes.
No ball. 1 strike.
The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Keston Hiura will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. (5-1) our score as we play the 8th.
Hey!
0-2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead this one, though, 5-1. So now into the box is Tucker Barnhart, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. The 1-0.
That's the ball. 2 ball. No strike.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. 3-0 pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
And no offer there from Cain, and he's aboard. It's ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count. The ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind an account like that, though.
Now at the plate, here is Joey Votto. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's gone 2 for 8. Here's the first pitch. Cain, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 1-2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning. Next, here is Nicholas Castellanos. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reds lead 1. They're down here 5-1. Stepping up is Daniel Vogelback. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. Vogelbach behind, a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Here comes the 1-2. It is looked at for ball number 2. Here now the 2-2. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
To the plate now, Orlando Garcia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 1 out and a runner on second base. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher. Ready.
Colton Wong will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. Milwaukee leads 1. They're up 5-1. Justin Topa, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 56. Justin Topa.
So now the Reds' cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Moustakas.
So next to hit is Mike Moustakas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch.
Ball.
Topa, originally from New York State. He was a 17th round pick back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Swing and a little blooper to center. Garcia onto the grass. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The shortstop, Kyle Farmer.
Next to hit is Kyle Farmer. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And now the first pitch.
No. 1 ball.
2 out, nobody on. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And the pitch on 2-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
The Reds down to their last strike. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Swing and a drive. To get that one, you'll need a 50-foot ladder to make the catch. A no-doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left is second of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, how about D-Row? This is one of the better ballparks to hit in the world. The Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Ball flies out of this place.
Great American Small Park. We used to watch guys like Adam Dunn and Jay Bruce hit monster bombs in this yard. I'm not surprised at all with what we saw today.
Josh Hader takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Into the box, Nick Senzel, and it's fouled away. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
5-2 the final score tonight. Milwaukee get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Eric Lauer earned his 5th win of the year, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. TJ Antone was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.